Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome to Port Canaveral. Welcome back. Happy Saturday, everybody. We've got a 4-ship sail away this afternoon. We've got a lot of friends here this afternoon. We've got Caleb is returning today. We've got Justin is back for more. For more nonsense. But we also have the Brick Executive is making his first appearance on the channel as well.
Hello.
The world famous Brick Executive.
Yes, if anybody's ever seen the giant, if you've seen Royal Caribbean post about the giant Lego Star of the Seas, that's who built it, is Alex here.
Friend.
Yes, so he'll be joining us today, but we got a 4-ship sail away here this afternoon with the Mardi Gras here at Terminal 3. She's at 3:30 this afternoon. We've got the...
Mine's already dropping.
Mines are dropping, fantastic. We've got the Disney Treasure at Cruise Terminal number 8. She's a 4:45 departure today. The Carnival Freedom at 3:30 as well, so she'll be dropping line soon, and she is at Cruise Terminal number 6. Cruise Terminal number 5, we've got the Adventure of the Seas heading out this afternoon at 4 o'clock. Jenny,
this should be clear of your shot,
the return,
right?
the return. Hello,
yeah, but I mean,
welcome back.
When you're
Thank you
pointing
so much
this
for the
way.
super chat, buddy. I appreciate it.
Okay.
You are awesome. We love those super chats. Let's catch up on the chat here. We've got Oscar, hello. Journeys with Alex
I'm
and
just shooting
Darlene.
B-roll.
Tina, Kit, Oscar, what's going on? What's going on, everybody?
Hey chat, it's been a minute.
Your mom is on that ship. Awesome. Very cool. Coop, what's going on?
Hi Coop.
Coop. The Canadian boy.
Welcome in all the members as well. Big shout out to our
Mardi Gras
members
calling for
for
departure.
all of the for all the support from our members.
it's
Thank you all
Carnival
so much, and a big
Reflection,
thank you from the moderators as well. Thank you all for your hard work, keeping our chat family friendly for the most part.
That is a good
But
name.
yeah, welcome in everybody.
That is
We're
a good
very
name.
excited for an awesome afternoon today.
Because that was apparently the original name for Mardi Gras.
MSC
Really?
or
Yeah,
MG
there's a
pulling
model
lines.
of it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I want to say
Let's go ahead and
2018.
zoom in
It was
on those.
being showcased as some like what's the thing they do in Miami? It's like Sea Trade. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it was like
I
one of
love it
those.
there.
It was like one of those kind of events, and
went
they had a
last
model and it had Carnival Reflection on the
Really?
side. Yeah.
Same kind of design? Is this-
Yep, it was Excel.
Oh yeah, that was the original, the leaked image
Yeah.
of the CGI render of
Yeah.
before Mardi Gras was released. It was Carnival Reflection.
Mardi Gras is great if you're going to do a throwback, but Carnival Reflection for original names, I like that.
I like it. Actually, I thought that was going to be what Panorama was.
Yeah.
Yes, Caleb is here.
Who?
Caleb is here today. But yes, Alex, tell them where everybody can find you. What you do
At
on your
mother's
channel.
house.
No, not
Not
quite
till
there.
later.
Yeah,
Not till
so
after Chili's.
After chili.
yes, Chili's tonight, boys. Yeah, so on YouTube, I'm known as the Brick Executive. You can only find me on YouTube. I do have socials, but they're private. So yeah, so as far as public things are concerned, yep, just YouTube,
Just YouTube.
the Brick Executive.
Yes.
So yep, that's where you can find me.
And what do you do there?
I do a couple things, but primarily what I do is I will build replicas of cruise ships out of Lego. I just use basic bricks, not anything too technical, but they're pretty big. My most recent one that I've publicly done is Star of the Seas, and that ship was just shy of 10 feet long and about 2 feet wide. And what I'll do is for the videos, I'll make a Lego dedicated video for it, where I showcase the final product and the build process. And then I also tie on what's called a historical video. And for Star of the Seas example, it was about 2 hours and 20 minutes. And basically what my goal is in the historical videos is to provide context as to why the ship is there. Because for the most part, as you go out throughout all of history, ships aren't just built randomly. They have a mission, they have a purpose, there's a reason why it exists. And so that's
Yes.
what I really try to give people an idea of is why is it here? What is it trying to demonstrate? What does it offer? Stuff like that.
Yes. Actually, some of the fun facts that I know I've found through his channel as well. Like Liberty of the Seas was originally Endeavor of the Seas, but then they changed it to Liberty. The fact that the Quantum class originally was going to start with just a 4th Freedom class instead, but they opted to go with Quantum. So like, there's a lot of really cool stuff like in his videos that you probably won't ever really see or hear about or never heard about.
And for people saying like, oh, don't you just use Wikipedia? The only time I'll use Wikipedia is to see where their sources are, because it's so easy to go on there, and sometimes they're pretty correct about the surface level stuff, but I mean, there's stuff on the Oasis section. I'm thinking, where in the world did they get this stuff?
Yeah.
So Yeah, I try to find as many independent sources as I can that are verified through multiple different other sources.
Very cool.
So yeah, I tend to use a lot of the shipyard stuff a lot and things directly from the cruise company.
That's cool.
So yeah.
But yes, so everybody go check out his channel. A lot of really cool stuff, especially if you're a ship nerd, like most of us here, I'm sure. But if you're a ship nerd, you're definitely gonna like his channel and all the stuff he does there. So go check him out. I did put it in the chat as well. The Brick Executive.
So speaking of ship history, I know
Yes, he has a bone to pick about the Titanic, because I mentioned it a while back. I didn't say I believed it, but there's like a Titanic conspiracy that they swapped it with Olympic. But he has a bone to pick about that theory.
Yeah, and yeah, it's Titanic is what got me started in loving ships in general when I was extremely young. So I'm not mad at people or anything like that when they make stuff like that, but it's just, I want to get the opportunity to get it out there just because most of the time people don't actually know context-wise what was going on. I just felt a raindrop.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great. So the switch theory, the only thing that, what it basically is saying is that Titanic was swapped with her first sister ship, Olympic, after Olympic suffered a collision with a Royal Navy cruiser, HMS Hawk, in September 1911. So it kind of stems from a book called Riddle of the Titanic. I think it was written in the 90s, I want to say, or maybe the 80s. And there's a couple claims that are made in that book, but the main thing that is said is that White Star Line apparently was in a huge financial hole. And the damage that was done to Olympic was so extensive that repairing the ship didn't make any financially sense. That was going to ruin the company. And so the idea was that, okay, they'd switch the Titanic out for Olympic. Titanic was about halfway through her fitting out process at the time. And they're going to switch it. And then they would go out into the Atlantic, and the Titanic, actually Olympic, would be sunk controllably through some unknown source. They just opened the seacocks basically and just flood the ship controllably. And then a number of ships would come alongside and pick up the passengers. No one would die. And then when it was all said and done, the White Star Line would get a big payout after the insurance claim. So that's kind of the gist, overall summary of what the theory says as originally published.
It's a believable theory, but at the same time, it's definitely not. It's not something that I personally believe.
There's a couple avenues I can take with this, but the main thing I'll say to start is that I was telling Brandon a couple days ago, it's like for us cruise nerds, it's like saying you switched Oasis of the Seas with Symphony.
Yeah, exactly.
From an outsider perspective, the ships look exactly the same. Maybe minus one thing, and obviously besides the names, but
Olympic did not have the Ultimate Abyss, so that would have been a clear giveaway.
Olympic did not have the Ultimate Abyss or the Royal Railway. We're going to use Utopia here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did not have any of that. So I guess to start off, I'll just say, let's ask the question, would White Star Line have benefited financially from the switch and sinking the ship?
It's called insurance fraud.
Yeah. So first off, White Star Line was actually in the most profitable and financially sound position they had ever been in their career.
Oh.
There was a couple years after it that it beat that, which is not that well known. Actually, 1913, the year after Titanic sank, obviously, they actually had a more profitable year than 1912.
Wonder why.
So, anyways.
Wonder why they were down a ship that year.
So, first, White Star Line was not in a financial hole, as this author likes to claim. The cost of building Titanic is known. There are a couple sources that do give a number, and it was basically $7.5 million US dollars at the time.
Wow.
And the people in charge of insuring the ship was Lloyd of Lloyd's. I'm sure many people are familiar with that because they insure a lot of ships nowadays.
Mardi Gras is moving.
To quote Caleb, there's Mardi Gras.
There's Mardi Gras. But yes, that was the little theory that he had a bone to pick, so he wanted to explain that before the ships got going. But yes, we got our first sail away here going with the Mardi Gras. She's just beginning to push off the dock here from cruise terminal number 3. So we are underway about 5 minutes early.
So the Titanic was only insured about $5 million. So only about 2/3 of the ship was actually insured, and it was only covering construction costs and nothing else.
That's interesting.
So sinking the ship for insurance money actually does not make sense from that perspective. Thing number 2 is that there are a ton of differences between the ships, both minor and major. The author claims that basically it was only superficial stuff that was changed out, i.e. nameplates, the bells, signage, the light boats, things like that. Things you could get done in a day or two.
Yeah.
There only have been 2 occasions during Titanic's construction where they could have swapped stuff with Olympic. And that was between October and November of 1911 and only about a week in March 1912.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm getting a couple
So-
of raindrops now. Metal used making Titanic was impure. That's why the hole was so big when they hit the iceberg. Yeah, wasn't there like a theory about a fire on board or something like that?
There was a coal fire on board.
Yes.
But coal fires were extremely common back then. I'm not going to say it happened on every single voyage, but it actually was a common thing. When you fire coal 5 or 6 stories up, what happens at the bottom? It's going to get hot.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
all it was is basically kind of like the bottom of your grill a couple hours after you barbecue. It's just smoldering.
Yeah.
It's not actually a raging fire.
Right.
If anything, that's a long conversation for another day, but if anything, based on the way they got rid of the fire, it actually may have helped in Titanic's sinking
Oh,
to
really?
delay her sinking.
Oh, wow.
But that's a story for another day. So, yeah, there's a lot, but like some of the major differences between the ships that they would have had to change within a very short amount of time would be all the interiors, because every single thing, like ships today, has a hull number attached to it. The ships were built side by side along with multiple other ships. So how do you keep track of all the machinery for each ship? You put the number on it.
Yeah.
Olympics was 400, Titanic's was 401. Everything that's been collected from Olympic had 400 on it. Everything that's been recovered from the Titanic that actually was a part of the ship had 401 on it.
Makes sense.
So that means we would have had to switch every single little bit of it, paneling, no screw-ups whatsoever.
Yeah, that's a lot of extra work.
Bolt
Bolt is going today.
Woo! Woohoo! Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our fun fact for today.
There's a lot more about it.
Titanic conspiracy to start the stream of the year today.
Yeah, there's a lot more about it, but
it is pretty cool. It's an interesting theory, but there's just so much actual evidence. Like the few small in between things. It's like, nah.
even the nameplates, they weren't painted on. They were carved into the plates about a half an inch deep and painted on. So you would have had to rip those plates out and put it back in.
Guy caught a rock.
14,000 people worked at the shipyard alone. You're telling me none of them said anything?
Yeah.
Along with White Star, IMM, and the general public around Belfast, because you could see these ships forever away.
Oh, yeah.
None of them
For their
saw
time,
anything.
they're huge. You didn't have big skyscrapers.
And these ships were extremely well documented during construction, because White Star and Harland and Wolff employed a German photographer named Robert Welch to document especially Olympics construction.
Yeah.
And you look at these photos, they're extremely good and well detailed.
Yeah.
So you're telling me no one caught this at all if it was happening?
Right.
So yeah, I guess cut it
Podcast
short.
idea. Oh, this would be a cool podcast idea.
Oh,
I don't even have time for the
it'll
podcast
be
anymore.
2 hours though.
I was gonna say.
It'll be 2
I
hours.
still have.
Or we can split it up.
I have 3 cruises to still review since the last time we've done a podcast.
Caleb.
He's just off in the back, waving like that little lizard from Hopper.
Lizard.
Lizard. But that would be a cool podcast idea. We'll get the podcast going again. It's just been life has been life. We haven't reviewed Luna yet. Exactly.
Does Chad have any questions though specifically?
Any questions? Any questions you want to ask Alex specifically, or
Doesn't have to be
just any-
Titanic related.
It doesn't have to be
but
Titanic, but anything just like ship history.
Is a PG.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
Bastard.
Hey, it was him this time.
Your bike didn't pick it up. You got on my shot, chat. Not you, him.
Good
I was
stuff.
gonna say, am I in the shot?
No, it's
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll probably never post these.
Good.
There we go.
So Justin, when you do your time lapse, are you doing it with a special setting at all? Because the time lapse on this one, it's literally just taking pictures. That's it.
I actually didn't know that was a thing on that camera. I just run 10-minute clips.
My computer doesn't like it when I do that though. And I've got a pretty powerful PC, which is
Oh,
the
my
sad
computer
part.
doesn't like it either.
Yeah,
But it has no choice.
yeah. Because there's a time I experimented with doing time lapse for my Lego builds. So
I did not know
So-
there was a time-lapse feature, to be honest with you.
yeah,
So my
it's like
camera's always like
3,000
this.
picture increments.
Like
It
where,
takes
like,
it takes like 2 or 3 a second.
Okay.
So it's not
Ratio?
worth it.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Andre, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Tried it
tuning in.
before?
No.
Just like plane watching and plane spotting? where-
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Now I get it. All
Yeah.
right.
Yep. We are giant nerds.
No, I get it because I plane spot. So,
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
and like, I last night we sat across from a bar where there was a SpaceX booster, and of course I still love you. So I'm like, I get where you're coming from.
Yep. Oh yeah.
This morning there was nobody here when I watched them come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only time I come down here in the mornings is if I'm going on a cruise myself. So, because
Hello
that was
from
my next
Legend of the
question, like, you don't work
Seas.
for the cruise line because he's wearing.
How's Legend?
no, we do not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We
We're-
just go a lot, so we have
we
all the
go a lot.
T-shirts and everything like that to go with it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Why is he not turning around?
He has to go into the turning basin. That's kind of in the
Oh.
middle.
Yeah,
there
it's right
to
in the
actually
middle.
turn
It's
around.
it's about to start turning.
Yeah. Yep. The channel here is way too narrow for it to try and do it in here.
Just got off the Getaway yesterday. Ooh, how'd you like it?
Getaway's a nice ship.
Getaway is a nice ship. Just departed Civitavecchia on Legend of the Seas. That's awesome.
Yep.
I think
she's
everybody here today is going on
pretty,
Legends. It sounds like.
So.
I think it's really cool that
Well, now
Legend's
all the
in
other-
Mediterranean right now.
All the other
Nice.
Carnival cruises we've been on.
Treasure
I've
also
been
goes.
on a boat like that.
Mhm.
Also, guess who's here
Lots
today?
of modern ones.
Yeah.
Carnival Freedom is actually
going on
almost
Carnival
at the end of the
Celebration in
port
2
there.
weeks.
You can barely see
Basically the same
funnel.
thing. Yes, it's Mardi Gras, so it'll look almost just like it.
Yeah, they're both supposed to leave at what, 3:30, and then the other. is
Yeah.
Sorry, there's
4.
multiple conversations
Once
with the
this
other
one
microphones today.
Spins most of the way, the other carnival ship will come off.
90% of the time,
It's a-
that's what
it's a
happens.
timing
Yeah.
thing right now,
They gotta do a little ballet with sharing the
pretty
channel.
much.
Yeah. It's kind of like when you go out of Fort Lauderdale.
Oh yeah.
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 Big time.
Well, it's like that one time. It was like Apex and maybe Mardi Gras where they both came off at the same time, and Apex was like right on her tail the whole way
Lauderdale's
out.
Like that a lot.
Yeah.
Like they were delayed a little bit, and then. Star
IRL ship
Princess
spotting.
came
What's going on? Good to see you.
Ashley was doing that New Amsterdam or Eurodam, and someone else were literally coming off at the same time. It was
Mhm.
great.
Yep.
Very nice. First time on NCL. Definitely some differences for the most
Yeah, one
part.
day I wanna
Great
see a sub
balcony.
come out of there.
Balconies are a little small in that
It's pretty
class.
cool.
That class specifically, they're
it's
pretty
pretty
small
unique.
balconies.
But it
Prima
seems like
class,
over
the balconies are
summer,
pretty
you don't
big.
see them too often. It's during the winter months.
It is the
Like
winter month?
November. I'm just saying that based off of what I've experienced, so I don't know for sure, but I don't really see them over the summer.
Yeah, I tell people, I'm like, yeah, that's a sub place. They're like, why?
Space Force, maybe.
Woo! Well, isn't there like a Naval or Coast Guard like outpost right over here as well?
There is, yeah,
Yeah.
because every time that we've come out of here, the weight, whatchamacallit ships, the hospital ships have been here, or
Mercy
Yeah.
and it's Mercy and something else. Yeah.
Kizzy, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. What's the coolest niche? I saw that chat earlier. I just didn't get to it. The chat wants to know what's the coolest niche fun fact that you know about ships. Just the most random thing you know.
Oh gosh. Most niche thing I know.
There we go. That's better.
I'm gonna have to think about that a little bit, to be honest.
Prima is a Sunday ship, correct? She'll be here tomorrow.
I was. Can they maybe narrow it a little bit? I mean, what is a niche thing?
are you listening to the radio frequency?
Yeah.
Seeking Sailorways, what's going on? Good to see you here in the chat as well.
Maybe that Oasis 7 has been rumored to be ordered as far back as I think as 2019, but
Ordered?
obviously none
Oh,
of
wow.
us believed it because we're like,
Yeah.
seriously, 7 Oasis class
Yeah.
ships?
I've heard
and-
there's still a possibility on 8, but we'll see about that.
Yeah.
The shipyard where they're built,
Last night we were walking when there was none here, and we saw 4 sea turtles.
God, I'm blanking on the Chantiers. Chantiers is like booked out through like 2035 or something like that. So like the earliest they could get out at an eighth one.
Coming down the channel, boys.
Oh God.
Point the camera.
Nope. Nope.
Oh God, Caleb in that little casino ship.
Yeah, that is
I hope it's
space. That is.
I
that
almost
is-
saw it sink.
Well,
It
yeah.
almost ended up in the rocks over here one time.
ship.
Oh,
That is valuable space that can be taken up by, I don't know, another Carnival ship, so you can
Yeah.
free up the terminals down there for something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it looks so small.
it's ridiculous.
No, it's
Wait.
actually-
What?
it's
How
actually
like
a
how
lot
many
of fun.
Chevy
You go out there
Tahoes
when there's
long
like
is
a
the
5-foot
Titanic?
chop,
That's a good
and all the
question.
drunk women in
Can
the
you,
short
Caleb?
dresses
Can you
go
look up
flying
how
downstairs,
many
and
Chevy
now we're talking.
Tahoes long is the
It's
Titanic?
actually,
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, I
Oh,
like
what
to
year?
gamble, and we did it once, and I went with a bunch of
2007?
friends. I was a
We'll go off the
designated driver.
2026
Okay.
Chevy
And
Tahoes.
It was just so choppy out there, and after they fed
Uh,
alcohol,
Maybe it's not ship related, but here's something that not a lot of people know.
and
So in the
Everybody jumped to the Chevy Tahoe question. They wanted to know how many Chevy Tahoes long the Titanic really was.
well, it's 882 feet 9 inches, so do the math.
listen, work the price of
So it's
admission.
50.13 Chevy Tahoes.
50.13 Chevy Tahoes long.
So let's round down to 50.
Okay.
Pretty impressive.
All right, everybody. What is the length of Norwegian Escape?
Big.
Big. What, like 1,100 feet?
1,069 feet.
Nice.
So I guess another thing that might be interesting. It's not really ship related, but it is Royal Caribbean related.
Okay.
And that's the question of how Royal Caribbean got Little Stirrup Cay, which is now Coco Cay.
Coco.
Do you know how they got it?
I feel like they bought it from somebody. Well,
So-
clearly, but
Yeah. Willie, would we?
actually, Great Stirrup Key's got some wild history to it.
Hero's Hull is complete.
Yeah, it was completed a couple
Yeah,
days
they
ago.
put the Aquadome on it like as soon as Legend left.
Well, that wasn't the last one. It was the top of the arch that was the last one, because the funnels, the LNG stack, and the towers and the half towers weren't on yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Duh.
Not sorry.
But
You didn't know that?
Why would you go to that side of the buoy? Why would you do that?
They
But
don't know what they're doing out
they
here.
well, yeah, they cast off one time without pulling even the lines
Look how
in.
close it is to the rocks.
Yeah. There's been once or twice where I've seen people stuck out in the rocks over there.
Yeah, last time when I was here in November, there was a boat that
Yeah.
went up onto the rocks.
Yep. That was
Yeah.
probably what I had seen that day.
It was actually at night. But they actually acquired it from Admiral Cruises. They had merged with them. I want to say in '91 or '92.
What?
That's how they got Little Stirrup Cay. Because it was
Oh.
owned by Admiral Cruises, and so when they
Oh.
merged, that's how
I
they
did not know
acquired
that.
the island.
Admiral Cruises. Wow.
And that's how they got Empress, which was Nordic Empress at the time. That's how they got that ship. And then,
Oh.
what was the other one? I'm blanking out on the name right here. Empress, Nordic Empress, and there was one other ship they got out of
It
the
was
deal as
very
well.
similar to Empress, was it not?
Kind of, but they came
Nordic-
from two very different backgrounds.
It was Nordic something, right?
Well, Nordic Empress was Empress of the Seas,
Nordic-
but then
Right. But then there was like Nordic
Viking
something.
Serenade. That's
Viking
what it was.
Serenade, okay.
Viking Serenade. Yeah, Serenade, Viking Serenade. 99% sure on this, so it's not 100%. But I'm pretty sure that was the first Royal Caribbean ship to do 3 and 4 night cruises.
Oh, really? That's kind of cool.
Paved the way for Utopia.
90% of the way sure there.
Yeah, now we got Utopia on 3 and
No,
4
that
nights.
was Majesty
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
and Sovereign.
Yeah.
what was the ship that did the 3s and 4s back in 2015 in Canaveral?
Majesty.
I think it was Majesty.
Majesty.
Yeah, because Monarch was in LA, I want to say,
Wow.
for most, or like
Can I
California.
tell you something really sad? Y'all can't jump me what I'm about to say. I've never seen Majesty, Sovereign, or Monarch. Never
Womp
seen it.
womp.
Did you ever see it?
No, you're talking to a Midwest guy.
I was born in 2000.
The first cruise ship I ever saw. Guess.
Sovereign?
No.
Oasis.
Monarch?
Nope.
Odyssey?
Nope.
No?
Close.
Odyssey was.
Was it Quantum?
No. Caribbean Princess, March 6, 2022.
Oh my lordy.
Sheesh.
Yeah, because
Crazy.
the only time I've ever been to Florida previously was for a school trip, and I was in Orlando.
That's crazy.
I've loved cruise ships since like 2008.
Really?
Yep, my first
You know
cruise was Odyssey in March 2022, and Caribbean Princess was the first one I ever saw.
You're gonna be proud. Guess what got me into cruising? the Titanic. And I know obviously it's not a cruise ship, it's an ocean liner, but like,
Yes, well,
It-
it's
it
like
paved the way.
that's how I got started with
Yeah.
ships was Titanic.
believe it or not, it
So
was my brother that started looking at it, then I got into it.
yeah, I actually got my sister was the one who actually told me about Titanic originally. I think it was like 6 at the time.
Really?
So yeah, and so I kind of dove into ocean liners for the first couple of years, and then I watched a documentary on Independence of the Seas, and I'm like, oh, these ships are still in a way kind of around. And then Oasis came out the next year, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing is real.
Actually, I got a
So.
funny story for chat.
Oh boy.
So I went on the Disney Dream. That was my first cruise ever. It was when it was brand new. I know it doesn't seem new to y'all, but like that was my first cruise. Well, after the Dream, I'm like, I love that so much. So my dad booked another cruise on the Carnival Paradise. Which obviously is no different.
What a
cruise,
difference.
But, like, it was a great time. It made me love it. Like, it like solidified my love for cruising. And you know, what I think sold it for me. I remember when we
So
were.
you said you
docked in,
plane spot?
What was it called? Cozumel.
Are you a pilot by
Docked
chance?
Right next to us.
I am
Oh
not.
my god.
Crazy.
Oh, I was gonna say I fly for NetJets.
First
Yeah.
you want,
Yeah.
first one you ever
Nice.
saw was
Yep.
Sunshine
So,
in
I was
Charleston.
just curious
That's
when you
pretty
said it, I'm
sweet,
like,
actually.
are you a pilot as well?
No, I know
There-
how to fly. I just
Also-
don't
I'm
like
so
doing it.
sad that ships are banned in Charleston now.
But currently,
I
I would
apologize.
people that build
I
jet
apologize,
engines, they're
chat.
brutal.
There's just
Okay.
there's like 100
Nice.
people here today, and we're all talking. So I apologize if there's a lot of
Yeah,
voices
flight-
and
My
a lot
claim
of
to
stuff
fame
going
is
on.
I've been on 6 Concords, but none ever flying.
Still though,
sick, though.
that's 6 more than
Cool.
me.
Yeah.
The closest I've been
Yeah.
to one was Boeing Field. There's one in a hangar probably a half a mile away. So
I've flown on Fat Albert. I've flown on both Air Force Ones,
Nice.
and I've flown on a lot of C-130s.
Nice.
Oscar says
So
I
I
vote
fly
Caleb off
the,
the island.
Challenger 350, if you're familiar with that one.
Also, can we get some F's
You
and
got,
chats? My mom locked both of her
Does
car
that got
keys in the car.
TF-34s on it?
Oh
just
my
stuck.
gosh. Do you have to go home?
No, it has
No, I don't think so.
no, it has like the
You're just gonna leave your
350
mom stuck
RT
out in
case, I think
Orlando?
is what it's called.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Something like that. It's a
Can we just
specialized
say F's
thing.
in chat for Miss G?
Caleb, I am utilizing your trash can again.
Go for it. Just
Well,
jump in.
I don't know if I can. I don't want to walk in front of the shot. I'll just stay here for now.
I had a friend that flew for them. You still have to, depending on who's flying in the back, wear your oxygen mask at different altitudes.
Well, that's an FAA rule.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah.
First ship
yeah,
you ever
so
saw was Gem in 2007
basically
in
anytime above
MSCCruise.
35,000 feet,
That's
no matter
cool,
what,
that
you
was
gotta
probably
wear it. At
right
least
coming
one
out
person.
of the Papenburg.
But yeah, depending
River
on
transit.
the type
No?
of flight you're doing,
That's
That's
sweet.
so
changes
cool.
altitude.
That's sweet.
So,
Yeah.
you know, I actually will never forget when I was on the Dream. I'm like probably like 6 or 7 or 6 at that age. So
Thank you for doing that in the reverse order for me.
yeah, you're welcome. I stopped myself.
I thought it just looked empty to me.
They're all inside gambling. Look.
Not now.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, good point.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god. When I was like 7 or 6, I was in the Dream.
Sports Charles, what's going on?
We were in the funnel of the Dream. I remember I saw Freedom of the Seas, and I remember Kid Caleb was like, "I love this."
Nice.
Here I am.
Yes, big thank you to all the members that are here in the chat today. Can't really keep up with the chat too much at the moment, or we're trying our best. Just there's so many different voices today, but we are doing our best to keep up with the chat. But we appreciate all you guys being here and chatting. And
were those facts sufficient, or did they have?
yes, they were
more?
sufficient.
Okay. Because I'm like, I just there's so many avenues I could take. I don't know what to do.
How similar to the XL class Carnival Destiny will look just looking at the Mardi Gras. Oh yeah, I mean it still looks relatively similar.
I mean, if I had to take a guess, okay, so Excel was kind of its own thing, and then the Sphere class is kind of a hybrid of it.
It's
then
like
it
the
looks
XL
like-
class and the Sphere class
Yes,
had
had a baby.
Had a baby.
Yeah.
And Oasis, I guess, with the size.
Yeah, just a giant baby.
That's a big baby.
That's a big baby.
Uh-oh.
Ever land in St. Bart's?
No, I have not. I have not.
I wanted
First
to do that
ship
one
you
day.
said
I
on,
don't even
or
care if I'm the
cruise.
pilot, I just-
That's the
First
one
you
that's like
saw
2,000
and
feet, you had
sailed
to
on
come
was
down
the
the hill,
XL.
right?
And
Yeah.
if you don't
Totally
stop,
adequate.
you're
Yeah.
in water.
She's
No,
long
our
gone now.
plane is limited to
My
4,000
first
feet
cruise is
runway.
Celebrity Century. That
That's
ship is
just
still
company
around.
Policy. It can
It's
stop way quicker than that.
I think it's
but,
the Morella Explorer
that's our
2,
company
if I'm
policy
not
for that
mistaken. It's
plane
1 or
is
2. I
4,000
think Galaxy
feet.
is the other one, but it's
minimum
1 or 2.
runway length.
But that was my
Anything
first
shorter than that,
cruise.
we got to get
You know, I
special
definitely,
authorization
like,
for.
Eventually, like by the time the Dream goes out of service, I want to go on the Dream one more time because you know my first.
You
cruise
got a
as
long way
kid-
before that.
Oh, I know that
'cause
thing's not gonna.
Magic and Wonder are still
We had to do
around
that.
for a
It's
while.
gonna outlast me, I think.
Because
Yeah.
the runway at Andrews was 50 feet shorter than the runway at Dulles.
Mm-hmm.
And we needed extra fuel, so we had to take off out of Andrews, fly to Dulles, and refuel so we could do our mission.
Okay.
It's interesting.
I don't know about Brandbot tonight. I know we're going to Chili's tonight.
Dulles?
after
Yeah, I mean,
the-
yeah, it's
after the
12,000
stream.
feet. So
so's
Right.
Andrews. But
Yeah.
Dulles is some.
We're going to Chili's tonight, but I don't know
we
how
were,
late,
like,
how
sitting
late
there
we're
going,
getting home.
We can make this takeoff. They're like, but if anything happens, we're going straight into 95.
Way to go.
Whoops.
it's just you got to make sure all your bases are covered, and those protections are there for a reason. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, every one of our takeoffs and landing was televised.
there's that too.
Yeah. That's a big point.
So
So I got to sit on the runway, or actually the taxiway at Dulles, in a
Greetings from
a Greyhound
Germany.
bus and be a human shield for 2 hours.
Greetings
I'm
from Germany.
looking out
Welcome,
the
man.
window
Good
of
to
the
see you.
bus,
Good
they
to
have
see
an
you.
Airbus A340 just sitting there, and I'm
Ship
like,
to shore. What's going on?
well,
Good to see
might
you,
as well
buddy.
Just go back to the terminal.
am I seeing something coming
Be
from
sure to leave a
Adventures
like
Funnel?
on the stream this afternoon as well, everybody. Let me know you guys are having a good time by hitting that like button down below.
Matter of whether
Helps
freedom
out a
will go
bunch.
first.
Yeah.
Again, lets me know that you guys are having a good time. Be sure to subscribe if you're new here. We do this every single weekend here in Port Canaveral, so don't miss any
Seems a
future
little early for
streams.
her though.
And hit that subscribe button.
Still got like 15, yeah. Yeah, I'll take an early departure any day.
Yeah. The question is, does Treasure leave on time?
No. She's usually pretty good because usually all the ships are gone by then.
Yeah.
Like,
If
there's usually a
Treasure's
gap.
if Treasure's late, she's very late, is what
Yeah.
it is.
I remember that one stream when I was overnighting in Greensboro and I was watching the stream, and that was the one where she left at like 7:30 or something.
Yeah, if she's not at 4:45 on the dot, she leaves at like 7.
Reasons.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna leave as soon as it puts off the dock.
that checks out. So are you gonna be able to go to Chili's with us tonight or not?
I should be fine. I'll probably want to wait.
His mom locked herself out of her car.
Yeah, give me a break.
She's stranded in Orlando right now.
I doubt it.
No, she called me when I was going over the bridge. It's like, hey, I'm stuck.
So she's just gonna wait there while you ship spot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a good son, man.
I could tell.
She understands. I gotta get the cruise content, man.
Yeah.
Does
Keep
she not
dreaming,
have an
buddy.
app on her
You're
phone?
going to Chili's.
Like,
Oh yeah.
for like, I mean, my Ford has it and my Jeep has it.
Yeah.
And like my Toyota
My mom
has
doesn't
it.
Pay for that feature with the Chevy.
It's free.
My car won't let you do it. My car will scream at you if it won't physically lock.
Let's
She tried
test it.
calling OnStar,
If it-
and they're like, nope.
If I locked my car and threw my keys in the trunk and closed it, it'll pop back open.
Freedom's pilot is at the gate, like at the pier gate.
Yeah.
But the gate's broken, so they can't get in.
Oh.
So he's like, keep singling up. We gotta find another way in.
Are you kidding?
They just called.
That's awesome.
That probably does not happen
Open the
too
door.
often.
He's like, yeah, we see you singling up. We gotta find another way in.
No, I figured if anything, it was gonna be the drawbridge was stuck open.
Right?
Yeah. Justin. It's like that meme of the guy sitting outside. He's, open the door.
Open the door.
Open the
Or like,
door.
He's like, let me in.
Yeah, let me in.
No, that's you guys on Luna with the moon climber or whatever it was.
Yeah, let me in.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Where's Dimitri when you need him?
You're right. Dimitri couldn't be here this weekend. We tried to get him to come.
Somebody should smack this sailboat pilot.
What, Victory Casino?
No, the sailboat pilot.
Okay.
Those sailboats like to cut off the ships. They'll cross 50 feet in front of them.
Yeah.
It's like they have a
At
death
least
wish
he
or
doesn't
something.
have the right away because he doesn't have a sail up.
Yeah.
Just like planes. Just like with planes.
Yeah, get the little Cessnas that'll cut off the 747s.
Well, sure.
Mardi Gras is moving pretty quick.
All right, time to actually do some work here.
Yeah,
I
the
know, right?
sailboat's pretending to be the pilot today.
Is your lens fixed?
No.
Fix it.
My lens cracked.
I think I speak on the behalf of a lot of people who watch your videos. Fix the lens and do the roar.
Tell him to fucking lick
Actually,
it.
that's my lens. He's had it for 4 years now.
Yeah, I'm not giving
Seriously?
it back either.
All right, Brandon, fix the lens.
It's not.
Brandon. what
He's
kind
the
of
one that
lens
broke
is
it.
The defective one?
Because my mother doesn't watch the videos that often, but when she does watch your videos, her number one comment is, why does he never fix the lens?
There's always
No,
smudges
you
all
know
over it.
I could have, I would have already. Seriously.
It's just a bunch of smudges.
It's not smudges.
Well, the first thing she says is, why doesn't he clean the lens?
Oh, I don't know.
She is moving pretty quick today. Look at that.
The potential former Carnival reflection. I guess there's another niche fact for the chat, I guess.
There we go. Sorry, briefly catch up on chat.
It's good to see that Bolt is working, though.
It is good to see Bolt working, actually. It's been a while.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Right. All right, did I miss anything? Bald Eagle, what's going on? Good to see you, buddy. Jay Cruz, what's going on? Good to see you in the chat. Good to see you in the chat, buddy. All right, let's zoom in here.
Just want to make sure I'm not ruining everything.
Freedom is still on the, oh, I guess they're having pilot issues. I was gonna say, they're still on the dock. We're a little behind today. Welcome in everybody just joining in. Glad to have you here. Be sure to subscribe down below. Don't miss out on any future live streams we do here. We do this every weekend. Definitely hit that like button. Let me know that you guys are having a good time by
Well, I
liking
guess,
the
Brandon,
stream
I've
this
got
afternoon.
another niche fact, I guess.
Did you say something?
I think I've got another niche fact that might
Okay.
be worthy of the chat.
Okay.
Ocean liner SS Vaterland. It was part of the what's known as the Ball and Trio of German ships that was kind of made in response to the Olympic class, as well as the Lusitania Mauretania from the Cunard line.
Oh.
Well, this is a year or two after Titanic went down. So, as part of their demonstration of this ship is remarkably safe, during her sea trials, they actually partially flooded the ship and let her partially sink to demonstrate that the ship would hold up.
They partially, why didn't they fully sink it?
I think you might have some problems there if you do
That
that.
would cause a little bit more problems.
Yeah, but the ship actually went down quite a bit.
Wow, that's
and
actually
it was
kind
able
of
to survive.
interesting.
And so once the test was done, they pumped it back out and took her back to the shipyard and finished her up.
That's kind of cool. I did not know that.
So yeah, SS Vaterland. I think she came out in 1914. So
Wow,
look that up. She's a pretty incredible ship.
that's awesome.
She was one of the ships that helped pioneer these split uptakes, so that the central rooms inside the, especially the first class areas, were more continuous and open.
Ah. Yeah, he's got a lot of ship history behind a lot of his stuff.
Oh, there's Adventure.
Adventure.
Adventure's going first. They couldn't get into the gate onto the dock, so they had to find another way. You're getting here to me. It sounds like Adventure. First.
Wait, Virtuoso was wait, when? When was that?
So 4:44. So she's got the and they're usually not.
Nautical wizard, absolutely. You're a nautical wizard,
I'm a nautical wizard.
absolutely. That's what Coop says.
Right. And I should also say, I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I may get things wrong. I definitely do the best I can to memorize things and make sure things are accurate in the videos. But mistakes do crop in.
Yeah, it happens.
Like one of the ones I still kick myself for. I actually said in the Celebrity Edge video, but I made the statement in there during the steel cutting ceremony that one of the things you could see was, oh, the ship's gonna have a parabolic bow. And I made the claim that a bow of that type and shape had not been seen in a long time. Well, what came out 2 years earlier? Aida Prima. She was the one that started
First
that.
one, yeah.
So, yeah, things like that sneak in. I do my best, but I make mistakes.
What do you go down to the pier and get some Mardi Gras?
Have fun. Left today from Southampton. Piano Iona left over 26. She left over 2,600 pounds. Wait, why did she do that?
What about Aida Prima?
Piano Iona.
Oh, what did P&O do?
They left. Unless you're saying that like they just like left in general. That's about because that's about their capacity. Unless they just like left everybody there. Is that what you're saying? There's been a lot of manatees lately.
Yeah, it usually hugs.
No comment.
Right before the ships left, we saw 2 manatees.
Well, I guess Victory Casino lives to see another day.
So far.
Question is, do they cast off with or without their lines back on board?
Yeah, shout out to that Venezia video. The Victory Casino, they literally left and pushed off and were coming down the channel with their lines still dragging the water.
Probably to get ahead of you guys.
Yeah, I think they were. That's the max capacity. Oh, she hasn't. Okay. Okay, it wasn't that they left 6,200 people at the dock. That's just how many they left with today.
Iona?
Iona, yeah. She's an XL.
Oh, yeah, I'm like, wait, Iona left her entire passenger capacity?
That's what I thought they meant at first, but no, it's just that's
Okay.
how many they left with
I was
today.
going to say,
Okay.
I know P&O is going through some interesting times right now, but holy cow.
I'm on mute?
Yep. 10,000 milligrams of sodium a day.
Exactly.
Like, so what? Never run out of food?
Okay, looks like the storm system is dying off as predicted, so now it's...
Is the audio not... Is the audio not working on our side? I feel like somebody would have said that by now. It looks fine on my end, at least. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
A little quick on
Walk in the circle.
Exactly.
okay, you're a little quick on the band there, but
We still good on voice?
yeah, the voices are fine.
Okay.
You don't need to ban somebody that quickly, but thank you for keeping check on the chat, though.
The stern design for the Sovereign class was heavily based off the SS Normandy.
Was it really?
Yes. Same shipyard, but if you look at the sterns of both of them, you'll see the resemblance.
Really? I did not know that. That's actually really cool. All right, so next departure here is going to be the Adventure of the Seas. It sounds like they're having issues getting the pilot on board the Freedom this afternoon, so she's going to be a little behind. But the Adventure of the Seas will be our next departure here momentarily.
Oh, here's a good one. Royal had toyed with the idea when the Vision ships were first being designed of putting in what we would now call the Royal Promenade, at least a smaller version of
They
it.
tried it back there.
They had
thought
toyed
about
with the idea, but they said they didn't think they could sell enough cabins that were facing inside. That's why they didn't pursue it.
And then the Voyager came around and they're like, you know what? Screw it. Let's try
Yeah.
it.
Albeit, half a decade later.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they had toyed with the idea of putting what we would call now the Royal Promenade in the Vision ships.
That's crazy.
Let's see.
I know it was a pretty big engineering challenge to even get that to work, especially with the fire doors and all that.
Oh, yep. Go
it was
watch
a-
my Star of the Seas video.
Huge engineering feat to even get that to work back then.
Yep.
Especially back then.
The Coast Guard especially was not convinced at first that it was a good idea to put this big of a room inside. And so the fire doors, they were watching those things like a hawk to see how
Yeah.
those things would test. And they did run into a few issues initially, but they're able to make it work, and
Here we
the
go.
design held up.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Even
not
on the
when it
Icon ships, you can still see them. If you look very closely at some of the columns, you can see where the fire doors would be.
Yeah. Still no one likes those cabins, but they keep putting them in. I had one of the promenade views on Mariner. That I liked it. It definitely wasn't. It was not the most private thing in the world. I can tell you that.
That's what I don't like. It's not like I'm,
There's no privacy in there. Is the
yeah.
issue.
It's not like I'm not wearing nothing inside my cabin. I'm wearing stuff inside my cabin. I just don't
Oh, I
like the idea
flashed the
of
next cruise lady on
people looking at me.
Yeah.
There's something about that I just don't like.
Yeah.
I haven't had a cabin like that. The best I've had is when I went on Oasis. I had a Central Park view window,
Yeah.
and other than the first day, that curtain was closed.
Yeah. I definitely flashed the lady at the next cruise desk, on accident, of course, in my promenade view room that I had on Mariner. Oops.
That was on Mariner, you said?
Yeah. When is Vista coming into Port Canaveral? Vista will be here tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, Vista will be here. We will be back again tomorrow for
Let's see.
another live stream.
So yeah, so Prima, Vista, Caribbean, Star, and what's the one I'm missing?
Seashore.
Seashore.
Yes. 5 ships tomorrow.
It's actually the most ships I've ever seen here, personally. Every time I've been here, the maximum's been 4.
Dude, the winter time is insane here. It was 6 on Saturdays, 5 on Sundays, and sometimes the Sundays had 6. It was literally, we were seeing at least a minimum of like 10 to 11, maybe even 12 ships every weekend. It was crazy this winter. No, Oscar, there's no privacy in those rooms. You walk out of the shower and all of a sudden, people can see into those rooms.
Yep.
That's just how it is.
Yep.
It's probably not the first time that happened. It happens all the time.
Yeah, I agree with you. I need to sit down.
Actually, when I was on, I forgot when I was on. Was it? I think it was Utopia. It was Utopia or Wonder. We saw some fun activities going on in a balcony across the hall from us, or across the boardwalk from us. People just don't close those. Don't close those blinds sometimes. They really should. You see some crazy things on those.
It's nice that there's a breeze today.
Yeah, 189 days to go. Seashore, right? And the yacht club again?
So it's 189 days. I have 175 days till my next confirmed one.
Legend?
Yeah. The unconfirmed one is in 113.
Is
Yeah.
that is my Legend sailing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, Chad, if you are a fan of the channel at all, I know I don't post a lot, but there's been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes since about April. Planning to put together a teaser of a very special project coming out here in hopefully the next week or 2. So, trust me, there's stuff being worked on. I just can't really talk about it or show it right now. So,
But he's under an NDA.
we'll see.
What? You're working with Princess Cruises now?
Princess Cruises?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Right.
it.
Yeah, but no.
Are you the brick executive? I love your stuff.
Yeah. It's
I'm having a heart
it's
attack.
it's like that one person who's like, oh yeah, I love your video, watch yourself all the time. What's your name?
I literally had that happen to me once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
someone came. He's like, "Oh, I love your videos and stuff." I was on the gangway in Tampa, like some whatever carnival ship. You go, "Oh, thank you so much." He's like, "Yeah, what's your name again?" I'm like, "Oh,
Oh,
okay."
yeah, yeah. Oh, you're
So
the,
here, everybody just mistakes me for Chase now, and I'm like, I'm the one that's been here ship spotting for years.
oh,
Okay.
chasing
he's the
around,
one that started
chasing
live
around
streaming.
town or
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Venture, come on. Tell us
Everything
what you
goes
I was gonna
according
say,
to
I
plan.
don't-
Your
I haven't
current
seen her move at
plans
all.
likely be
think. No, she
going
just called, and I don't like
on
that.
board a Disney ship in Port Canaveral next year. Oh, cool. Very nice. That's awesome.
Chad, where is Disney Adventure going?
Your mother's house.
Yeah, about this house.
In about 2.5 years.
Yeah.
We did notice there's a sailboat that just kind of holds position right about in the middle of the channel there, just east of the West Basin. If you're coming back towards me, do you mind stopping out?
East of the
Now,
West
we're gonna go to
Basin.
the south. Well, to the south.
Is that Adventure or Freedom?
That's Adventure.
Venture.
Adventure. Cool.
Make sure it's
Any news on Freedom?
No.
Pilot issues.
Still? Okay.
Still. Why don't they just come in through 6 and then or 5 and then walk over?
Well, they probably are, and they're probably on the ship now. But Adventure had her pilot.
Yeah.
You
Adventure's
know,
like, we're not waiting for you to figure out all your pre-checks out.
you know what they should do? Get on top of the new.
Adventure's moving.
Get on top of the. Oh yeah, she is. Get on top of the new parking garage and parachute in.
That's a good idea. It's high enough.
Or
Yeah.
just get to the ship 3 hours early and just hang out there. That's what I would do.
3 hours early. That's it.
Gotta hang out in the buffet.
Well, when I go with the pilot, he's like, I like to get there 30 minutes early to make sure I'm on board. I go, I'm show up at 11 a.m. and just sit there all day.
Only 11 a.m. I see how it is.
Well, when I brought in New Amsterdam before we went to Ascent, the captain was like, oh, like, do you guys want to go have breakfast? I'm like, I would love to. And our
Yeah.
pilot's like, oh, no, we have another ship to catch. I go, that sucks, but that might be a good thing. So
Call
we
it.
went out and picked up Ascent, and they said the same thing. He's like, yeah, we'll go get breakfast. I'm like, yes.
I would have been like, you have another ship to catch. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
I
some
was
breakfast
like,
to catch.
I will
Yeah.
definitely go bring in another ship. But as long as I can have breakfast on one of them, I'm in.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the one. Since the one we got kind of like the mini tour on top, right? Got to go on the
Yes.
magic carpet. Yeah.
Barely a tour. I literally went from the buffet to like one side of the pool deck, and then we had to get off.
So I've been
Worth
on.
it.
I've been on 6 cruises my entire life. I know that's sad, but
Yeah.
I've actually was supposed to be on 4 more, but for one reason or another, I couldn't make it, or I couldn't go.
Oh boy.
So it was MSC Seascape, MSC World America for her maiden.
That sucks.
Let's see, Carnival Celebration, and
That kinda sucks.
Celebrity Beyond.
Damn.
Yeah,
The only one that I would say don't worry about is that first MSC one. The other one.
Seascape.
Yeah.
yeah, that was the one where I was supposed to do Seascape, then Freedom, then Icons Maiden back to back to back. I
Great.
Missed the
Googly
first one.
moogly.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
here's my proof.
Yeah. Which is crazy. 'Cause I was one of the first one. I was on the 4th standing of Icon, so it's like crazy. You really were one of the first
I was
people on,
searching
'cause
for
were on
you
before
and
me.
I was searching for you in the crowd.
Oh, really?
Yep, because I was standing right.
Oh, that's
next,
right. I was there, yeah, for that.
Yeah, I was standing right next to the aftmost casita. I was
Okay.
Right next to you. You'll see me wearing a white shirt.
I might have to go back and look for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wearing a white polo. With
Adventures
I
on the
think,
move,
white tan
boys.
Pants.
Adventures on the move.
Adventure
We
is
ding
on.
that, baby.
Dun-it. Dun-it.
That's for Victory Casino.
That's for a shock. Shock attack.
Yeah, I can tell I've been talking a lot today. My jaw's starting to get sore.
That, never mind, I can't say that on stream.
Because, yeah, at home, I hardly talk. So, yeah.
You feel
It just
okay?
be like that sometimes.
Yes.
Where'd Caleb go?
Where did Caleb go? Oh,
he's-
he went to go take pictures of Mardi Gras down at the pier.
That's quite a walk.
It is quite a walk to come all the way back down here for adventure.
I mean, at best, you'll be in time for when Adventure is like 30 seconds out.
Caleb literally just like disappears at the most random times.
He does. Even
And
though
he'll,
when
like,
we were
not
on
even-
Liberty,
he'll-
He just like disappeared. We're like, where'd he go?
Not a word, not a trace, nothing.
Not
He's
saying,
just
hey,
gone
I'm going
for
to
hours.
go here and go back to my cabin. Bye.
Nope. He'll
Not.
just turn around and ta-da.
Yeah, he just disappears for like a couple hours at a time.
Let's
What a
see.
guy. What a guy.
What other things can I think of?
Oscar says, is that a bad thing?
Oscar.
Oscar and Caleb.
Oscar's got some beef with Caleb. I love it. It's so funny.
Oh, Caleb.
Okay, well.
Oh, Caleb.
Can't believe
Oh.
how expensive on these old Royal Caribbean cruises are. I booked a suite on Independence and it was more than Yacht Club on Seashore. That's crazy.
That sounds about right.
Well, I mean,
that tracks.
I
yeah.
could-
That's why my
I
parents
could-
are on World America on the yacht club because they don't want to spend $20,000 for the same kind of room.
I
on
could
Royal Caribbean.
go on Yacht Club on World America because I've looked at this, and I could go on Yacht Club any time of the year on World America and still pay less in some cases than Icon and Inside.
Oh,
Oh,
easily.
absolutely.
But
That's why
Absolutely.
in my
parents went
my
in
mind,
October.
First MSC kind of has a bias because they got their cargo stuff, so they don't care about financial stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Their financials, they really don't care about the cruise line in the sense of financials.
it's their play set.
Yeah, that's their play money.
But I think in most ways, as much as maybe an unpopular opinion to have, I think the Icon class justifies for the most part the price tag. For the most part.
It does. I think it's worth going on the Icon class at least one time.
Yes.
One time.
If you can do it,
If you can go on all of them, be my guest. I would love to go on all of them. I'm trying to go on all of them if I can. Hero is going to be kind of a tough play because of how expensive that one is.
well,
Because Hero is even more than Icon.
I am on Hero in 539 days.
Which one did you book?
The January 8th, 2028.
When?
He'll be on it.
28?
January 8th, 2028.
I might.
It's a Western.
He'll be on it.
28, I mean, maybe.
Uh-oh.
He'll be there.
Is it a certified Dimitri uh-oh?
Yes.
I don't have anything scheduled for the 28 yet.
Come on board. I warn you, I'm a very boring person on a cruise ship. Again, the amount of B-roll I shoot, on my Star one, I shot 16 hours of B-roll
Oh my God.
between on the ship and ship spotting.
I think Royal's expensive. Have a 7-night cruise with Disney Wish to the Norwegian fjords costs $9 grand.
Oh, on Disney? Not surprising.
Rachel and I are booking Treasure next year. It's
Are you really?
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
We do a cruise, but we love Disney, so we're gonna.
It seems like she's like all about Disney.
Oh, 100%.
That's like her
Yeah.
whole personality.
I'm all for it then, maybe. I'll do a Disney cruise. So I think we're gonna go around this time next year.
Would go on
Okay.
Explora and it would be cheaper than Yacht Club. Oh, dude, honestly, Explora seems something that's like really cool to try out.
I'm definitely interested in doing it at least once.
It seems intriguing.
I probably do the one that starts in San Juan and comes back to Miami.
That would be
'cause
pretty cool.
They're one ways. They don't.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You can do Miami to San Juan or San Juan to Miami. At least what it is now.
That's cool.
So I probably do the one where it starts in San Juan. And
I'd
goes
rather
back.
end in Miami so I can just drive
Yeah.
home or take the train home
Yeah.
from there.
But
So then that's when you park at MCO, you fly out there, and then the train is right there at MCO.
well,
Perfect.
with me, I could just potentially catch one of my planes and
There you go.
haha.
Mr. Pilot. Great.
Well, not Tyler Pilot, other pilot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Airplane
yeah.
pilot.
Tyler pilot, the ship will be on the beach.
No, that's Brandon Pilot.
That's true.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I made the Concordia do a backflip in Miami one time.
Well, you made Grandiosa go to the moon,
That was one time.
but everyone remembers it.
Actually, yes.
We're going to the moon, boys.
Cruise Ship Simulator. Virtual Sailor is a fun game.
I remember I was all about that game when I was younger, but I've never played it.
I have it on my PC.
Uh-oh.
You want to play it?
That means I have to go over to your place.
Ew, I would not do that.
I already did.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah, so Chad, the reason why I'm here is
Justin
because...
is the rudest dude I've ever met.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He's pretty tame.
It's
I've met
pretty
some
tame
pretty
because
rude
he's
people.
near a microphone.
I was going to say, I've met some extremely rude people, but
I value yours, but I value friendship. So I'll just keep it to myself.
the value of friendship. This
Yep.
is Lord of the Rings now.
Who?
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
I don't have a stay-at-home wife cleaning my apartment all day.
But,
Pretty
well, yeah, you got Belle.
I bet it is pretty nice.
Yeah,
I
you
wish
got-
I did.
was going to say, you got Belle.
Trust me, I wish I had a stay-at-home wife to clean my apartment all day.
But yeah, chat, the reason why I'm down here is because I'm potentially going to be making a move here to Florida. So I'm checking out the area basically to see how I like it.
Yeah, that'll be
So,
cool.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm surprised you're not making a peace sign in my shot right now.
Peace be
All
with
right.
you.
Woo! You need to do, what does it, live long and prosper? Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Hello there.
Well, that's part of the reason why I shoot 35-second clips for each of my stuff is so I can crop things out on either end. In case like I jolt the camera or some weird thing gets into
Or
view.
some idiot comes into the frame.
Eh. Does anyone
How was
know?
your pictures, Caleb?
Do
Fantastic.
you know what this ship does? Because I see it in and out quite a bit. Okay.
I was gonna say, usually the
Yeah.
view down there isn't like the best thing ever.
Yeah, it goes out like 10 miles out or something and stay out there for a couple hours.
It was flying by here.
Yeah.
Is that one of the
I think you like
Arrow Prince or something like that? They do the same.
One is in, one is out within
Would you rather
30
give
minutes
Caleb
of each other,
or-
something like that.
Hey, would you rather gave Caleb or chicken pox? Huh? I don't know.
I love these sunglasses, but it does not do well with me seeing the actual
Oh, would you
camera.
rather have
Problem
Caleb
is the
or
screens
chicken
on
pox?
these
I'd
cameras
pick the
suck.
chicken
Yeah,
pox.
they're not good.
Oh.
I mean, I'm barely able to
I love you, Caleb.
see it right now.
Right, exactly.
Fun. Speaking of chicken pox, fun fact.
Yeah, they
whenever
shoot
I
really
sailed
good, high
on
quality
the
video,
Millennium,
even from
this is back in 2000. I had
miles
the
away.
chicken pox.
like. There's times I've been in Fort
I had the chicken
Lauderdale,
pox, but the
and
doctor
I'm filming
cleared me and
ships
said
coming
he's
out of
not contagious
Miami,
anymore.
and
He's
you
safe.
can clearly
But
see them.
I had to stay home
But
from
then
school
you like
for a
you
week, so my mom booked
barely
a last
move your
minute cruise on
hand,
the
and it's like
Millennium.
whee.
Yeah.
They're awesome, actually.
Yeah, so we went on Millennium for a week because I wasn't allowed to go back to school, but I was fine. I wasn't contagious, and I was cleared by doctors, and they told me I was safe to just kind of do whatever.
This is one of the Millennium beasts.
Yeah. It was
Tyler would
when
be able to answer
Millennium
this
was
better
brand
than
new,
me,
too,
but
back
I'm
in,
pretty
2000.
sure like the standard
2001?
protocol, unless you deem it otherwise, is that if you're
2001,
gonna
I
pass
think,
ship,
maybe.
you got to do it port to port.
And that's typically what they do.
I want to say that's the protocol.
I don't know if it's protocol, but they do typically.
Yeah. That's
More
why.
times than not, I
That's
hear
why I
them say
think
that.
he's specifying, hey, pass starboard to
Right.
starboard, because that's
Professor
not
Fish.
standard. But
I
yeah,
wonder why though.
it's the same thing with aircraft. You pass each other so that the aircraft passing me is on the left side,
Okay.
or if we're crossing paths.
Right, yeah.
Coming
That's
together.
the issue
What's
about
the
having the other
standard
microphone out is that
altitude
as soon as
deviation
somebody
type thing?
starts
'Cause I've
talking
seen
to somebody
planes
else,
1,000 feet
it
of each
just
other.
doesn't
Yeah,
work anymore.
so
Yeah.
it depends on the altitude you're at and the equipment.
It's like quite
The
similar.
barest minimums is 500 feet.
Wow.
So you know what VFR and IFR is?
Yeah.
Okay, so VFR aircraft have to be at a like 1,000 plus 500 or minus 500 altitude, so like 3,500, 4,500.
Okay, I got it.
IFR aircraft have to be at an even, so 4,000, 5,000, 6,000.
Because VFR, because you're able to actually see.
Yeah,
What's going
VFR
on?
is visual flight rules. You
Right.
literally can see a certain distance depending on what kind of airspace you're in.
Right.
Whereas IFR,
It's
it's instrument flight rules. So the idea is you can't see anything
Is it louder? That's
outside the
weird.
window.
They shouldn't be.
So yeah, there is a section of airspace called RVSM, and it's 270 or 290 up to 410 flight level.
Okay.
And unless you've got specialized equipment, which it isn't that specialized nowadays, but things like two primary altimeters, a secondary altimeter, they need to be within a certain amount of each other. I think it's 200 feet for the primaries, 300 for the standby. You need to have autopilot, altitude holding capabilities, stuff like that, altitude alert. You can stay within 1,000 feet. If not, it has to be 2,000 foot separation.
Okay.
And then above 410, it's 2,000 foot separation.
really?
Because the difference at that point is getting too much for there to be 1,000 foot.
Okay,
Gotcha.
I can take the
Difference.
mic.
That makes sense.
Because in theory, if you're up at 410 and every altimeter is 200 feet off, you're getting pretty freaking close.
So, yeah. I was
So,
that is a little
yeah.
too close. Okay.
So like if we're looking at our altimeters and it's more than 200 feet off, we have to let air traffic control know, and we have to descend out of RVSM because at that point the clearance tolerance is not
right.
sufficient.
I got you.
So
Hey, Alex.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
You have the. They don't like the side conversation.
Oh, they don't? Okay,
No.
well, I'll stop.
Too bad.
No, I can take the microphone because
Yeah.
obviously like you two have your conversations, but
I'm
it's
good.
more of just like once there's two different conversations going on, it
I
messes
got
it all
you.
up.
I got you.
So I mean, like obviously have your conversation, but like I just need the microphone.
Yeah. It's
All
on
my
you.
streams are bad.
Yeah, it's because you have a potty mouth, buddy.
I haven't said one bad word yet.
That's a big day for you.
I was gonna say, don't they find the airplane chalk enjoyable?
Right?
But
You're
yeah,
on Carnival Freedom right now? Very nice. Very nice.
Tell the pilot to hurry up.
Hope you have a good cruise.
oh, someone's on Freedom right now.
Yes, we have somebody in the chat that's on
Sweet.
Freedom. Very nice.
Let's see. Adventure was christened in New York.
Adventure was christened Disney. Oh, that's right. She came out right after September 11th.
Yep.
That's right. She was like the first ship in after that, right?
Yeah, I think it was
Something
a
like that?
couple weeks after, something like that.
Yeah,
and
she was
then,
like the first cruise ship to arrive after that.
Yep.
Wild.
And I think the godparents are the New York first responders.
Oh, really? That's
I
cool.
want to say that's what it is.
That's cool.
But yeah. So there you go. There's an adventure fact for you.
I remember seeing something about that. I didn't know the exact facts about it, but that is cool, though.
I think if I remember correctly, I think I remember seeing in the 9/11 museum they made a mention of it
Oh, really? That's cool.
because it helped provide aid and a few other stuff.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Just crazy to think that these ships were among the largest ever built in their time, and now they're
I know, right?
they're average.
It's insane.
That is my
They were
favorite
substantially bigger
YouTube
than
drummer
Yeah.
they were
comment.
built, you know?
Oh,
like
your favorite
90
YouTube
miles.
drummer.
Yeah, Grand Princess was
Oh,
the
that's cool.
next
Right.
biggest
That-
thing.
That's crazy to me that that ship was the biggest in the world at the time.
And then it was Carnival Destiny before that.
Insane. But then you look at like old footage, like from Miami, I see a lot of it, and you see the ships that were around when these ones were coming. You're like, I get it.
Yep.
It was crazy. I think that was Royal's response to Destiny. Like, as soon as Destiny came out, they ordered the Voyager ships.
They were technically already in the works at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
It was around
helped
the same
influence
time
it.
frame.
It
Yeah.
helped influence it. Yeah,
But
Project-
it was kind of like everybody seeing Destiny like over 100,000 tons, and everybody's like, whoa. And then
Yep.
like off to the side, it's like, how on earth is there something going to be 35% larger than this?
Here's the Voyager class.
Yeah, here's the Voyager class. Exactly.
I mean, I don't remember. You two probably remember it better than I do. But when Oasis came out, everyone was like, "There's no way any ship could even remotely touch this." Not for
But
a
nothing did for
very
about
long
20
time.
years.
Yeah.
Almost 15 years until Icon came out.
World America made the attempt.
Very close. That was the
Um,
closest anything's ever come
yeah.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's crazy to
Carnival-
think about, though.
It's Carnival Destiny, the new one of all ships.
It's the
that's
first
going
one.
to start this new generation of cruise ships.
Yeah.
That will overtake at least some of the Oasis
Some
ships,
of the Oasis class, yeah.
depending on how big they actually make it.
Is that even bigger than Symphony?
Yeah, it's gonna be bigger than at least Symphony.
Wonder and Utopia are 130 or 236.
Yeah, upper
Symphony,
230s.
Symphony's
yeah.
I think 228.
Symphony is 228 or 229, something like that.
She's
Symphony
just a
is
hair under-
227. Oasis and Allure about 226.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just a hair larger than Symphony.
So in theory, also Project New Era very possibly overtakes at least Oasis and Allure,
Yes,
which
possibly.
is insane to think about.
Fact, world class is better than Oasis class. That's up for interpretation, but I also haven't tried the world class yet. I really, really want to though.
Yeah, Chad,
Destiny is interesting for sure. I'm honestly I'm excited to see it come, like just to see it come to life.
I'm cautiously optimistic about what they're showing so far. Definitely interested.
It has a lot of potential for
yes,
sure.
there's a lot of potential.
Festival doesn't look bad.
I like
how
Festival.
it's
I'm-
open at night.
I'm pleasantly surprised about Festival and Tropical. I'm definitely just interested. I was talking to him about it earlier today, but
Takes one slip in the dark,
Yeah.
the dark
that makes
water
me
park,
nervous.
and it's all over at that point.
Yeah, we'll see how it actually goes though, because that would be really cool.
Aren't
if they
you
actually
going on
keep
World
that.
America? I am no longer going on World America, unfortunately. We had to cancel that. A couple different reasons fell into that, but that was the easiest and the only one that we could get our money back on.
Yeah,
But
sometimes
we are on World Atlantic, though. We're on the maiden voyage of World Atlantic. We're not getting rid of that.
Yeah, sometimes life happens and we just got to move things.
Exactly.
I've missed 4 cruises myself, so
Yeah.
it just happens.
But as many as I book, I've missed quite a few of them. Or not I usually canceled, obviously, not like actually missed them, but you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, but just had to alter
Yeah.
plans.
Exactly.
In the original designs for Voyager, they had a kind of like what was on Solstice originally, like the X that you could kind of see on the glass railings.
Really?
They had something like that for Voyager originally. I think I've sent you a picture of it maybe at some point.
Maybe. You might have to send it to me again.
Yeah, but it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
All right.
We're just having a bucket load of Carnival cruises booked, and which have not went through. We had quite a few.
You had like 4 or 5.
We had 3 or
booked at
4 that we
once?
basically. I think we only went through on Venezia, and that was it. And maybe the Glory sailing, but we had another sailing on Glory, and we had one on Freedom, and canceled both of those. Will we get horns today from the adventure? Perchance. She's usually decent with the horns.
All right, this is my first time ever seeing Adventure in the daylight. About 140,000 tons right there. That is just insane to think how big she was 20 years ago.
It's kind of crazy to think that that was the biggest in the world when it came out, and it's like not really anything much in comparison to what's around nowadays.
I want to say Queen Mary 2 was the one that followed.
Yes,
for
because I think
ranking.
Freedom retook the record.
Yes, and ever since then, Royals held it.
Nice, very nice. I was gonna say she's usually the best when it comes to getting the horns. Is Adventure.
She does look pretty good, though.
Yeah, for being 20 something, almost 25. It's pretty crazy.
2001, so
2001,
yeah.
so yeah, it's got 25.
I can't wait for Project Discovery to be that fire.
Project Discovery is gonna be a lot bigger than that.
170, 180.
Yeah, 180.
It can fit into Tampa still, right?
No.
I mean, Brandon
what's going
demonstrated he can
on?
fit
Good to see ya.
Icon into Tampa, so
Freedom would be a good replacement for Adventure here. I think a Freedom class in general would be a good replacement. Pretty good looking ship though, I will say. She's in fairly good shape for her age, for sure. Freedom is still on the dock. Of course it is. These Voyager class seem to do quite well here though on these 6 and 8 night itineraries. Hello from Wisconsin. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Carnival Freedom, for some reason, so the gate that the pilot uses to get to the ship, it's like to climb on board the ship and all that, the gate at the terminal is stuck and they can't get in, is the issue. Allegedly.
Jump the gate. They could jump off the ship. They could jump the gate.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Want the storm back there?
Clouds.
We'll be fine.
Yep. Go this way over there.
Maybe the gate caught fire too.
You said that?
At least there isn't a storm to be seen. Actually, the storm's behind the camera. It's pretty dark in the background.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna stay away from us though for the most part.
Yeah, it's moving north-northwest.
Yeah, it's off in the distance, so we'll be fine.
Chili's right now.
It is sitting over Chili's.
Hopefully it's sitting over Subway.
Caleb is obsessed with the Chili's that's down the street from here.
So there is a Chili's here?
There is a Chili's. It's kind of off the main road though, but yes, it's on Merritt Island.
I was gonna say I don't remember seeing one. But
Yeah.
We're gonna go to that one today.
Yeah. Justin's not gonna go all the way up to where I'm at. That's an hour extra out of his way.
Oh, we got to go to Lake Mary Chili's.
Oh, you just doxed me.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. You just doxed me.
I didn't dox anybody. That's where I'm staying.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, well, I guess I doxed myself.
That's yourself.
Dang it.
I was gonna say I'm staying in Lake Mary, so.
First cruise is on Adventure of the Seas cruise, fantastic. Ooh, very cool. That's a great first ship to go on.
Address is 2300.
Pilot boat's coming back.
Alrighty. Well, at this rate, it's gonna be freedom or treasure before freedom.
Any update on Freedom?
Treasure said she's dropping lines.
What?
Really? Okay.
Treasure dropping lines?
Treasure's already dropping
Sweet.
lines. Holy cow.
You were not wrong.
Whether
at
she
all.
waits 15 minutes, I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say
She did call that she was dropping lines.
it'll take her about 15 minutes.
Hopefully, if that's the case, Freedom will go like right behind.
That'd be nice.
It would,
How ironic that the last ship out is a Carnival ship.
and it's the ugliest one.
You know, the sad part is when they put the funnel back on it and they first painted it, it was one of the
God, look amazing.
it was
Yeah.
the best looking ship in the fleet.
And then what? A day later, it got struck.
Day
by
later,
lightning again.
You know what's funny?
Okay, riddle me this, Batman. How many times have you seen a cruise ship getting struck by lightning on the funnel? How many times have you seen one actually catch on fire?
Never.
Never ever.
I literally posted a video like after she got fixed. I said, "Oh, Carnival Freedom has a new look," and then like a month later, I wrote, "Carnival Freedom has a new look again."
Again,
Um,
People were like, "What?"
you know what's
It had a new look.
had a new look, yeah.
but
For real.
you know what's sad though, coming from an outsider, I have never seen Carnival Freedom with a whale tail.
Oh my god.
That's sad.
I've seen her.
That's terrible.
I've seen her in this version and then the old version.
The old version without the whale tail was horrible.
Yeah,
At
she
least
looked
now
terrible.
she looks.
She looked terrible. I
At
mean,
least the blue paint hides all the
Right,
rust.
because
Yeah.
they knew they were gonna do it, and they're like, "Well, now this happened. Like, we'll just wait," and they really let it go.
it was like a
She,
year and a
she won
half.
Victory after right before her dry dock.
Really?
Yeah.
Check my messages. Okay.
Yeah, she looked like looked like a slightly better version of what Magic has been like for the last couple days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad they finally fixed her up.
Yes.
I'm gonna mute the mic for this.
I think that's liberty and freedom right there. Freedom looks so good.
These Carnival ships are
Nice.
made out of paper mache. Literally though.
I guess one thing that's interesting to think about now that I said it about 10 minutes ago, the next generation of ships, we've got our first look at this new wave of ships coming out with Destiny.
The Destiny is our first real look into something else because like Project Icon was more of a
pre-COVID.
A pre-COVID.
We've known since 2016 they were coming. October 10, 2016 is when they first announced it. So we've known since then it was coming, but she's a part of a. She's kind of an interesting hybrid of pre-COVID and post-COVID cruise ship design.
Yeah, we had the thing muted for a second. We had to discuss something real quick, but yeah, we got the audio back. I had to mute it for a second, for like a quick 10-second conversation. But yeah, like the Icon was kind of like a pre-COVID project still. Like now we're getting all the post-COVID, you know, the wave of like demand for cruising after COVID was like completely caught off guard. So like now we're seeing Treasure's way off the dock.
Yeah, Treasure's coming off.
But now like we're seeing all the ships that are coming out of that.
The current generation of cruise ships that are coming out, for the most part, should be finished by now had COVID not happened.
Yes. Like Brilliant Lady is a great example of that. She came out late. There's a lot of other reasons behind that, but there was she was scheduled originally for early 2024. She didn't come out until late 2025.
I'm still curious as to what the delay actually was because she just sat off Greece.
She sat off of the coast of Greece for a while.
A year?
What I was told is that they didn't have the staffing for it. I think it was more of a demand issue, but that's.
I could say that seems like it's an interesting problem for Virgin. I figured they would have no problem getting crew.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Destiny's kind of our first look at this new generation, so
I'm interested to see how, because obviously Project New Era from Norwegian is built same time frame, same relative tonnage within give or take a couple thousand tons, but same relative tonnage from the same builder.
Yep.
Are they going to be similar to Destiny? Who knows?
If I had to take a guess, it's going to be Prima and Sun Princess had a baby.
Yes.
If I had to take a guess.
They're all Project Melee, so. And
well,
Destiny is too.
Melee. It's never
so
been
many iterations of it.
Melee. It's never been said outright that Sun Princess is Melee. I've yet to find a direct source. So I'm not willing to go that far. There's 3 confirmed ones. We'll say there's Prima
Which is
class.
funny because that was originally supposed to only be Seaside, and MSC got really mad about that.
Yeah. Because there was Seaside class came first, then Virgin came after that, then Prima came after that.
Greetings from Argentina.
Argentina?
Good luck in the World Cup tomorrow.
Yeah, that is tomorrow, isn't it?
It is tomorrow.
Oh boy. Hey Justin, there's Mamadas.
It's going north. It's going that way.
I know it's northwest, but it's still Mamadas.
Who's got depression?
That is true.
Same buddy.
That was really up there.
Yeah.
What do you think? 35?
Easy 35, 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Era is a direct world-class competitor, split aft, unique top deck design.
Is that from Treasury of Destiny?
Yes, from the chat.
Sweet.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah. And then you got Project New
Hola,
Horizons.
buenos dias from Argentina.
Then you got Project New Frontier. And then you
New
got
Frontiers from Meyer Papenburg. That's gonna be really cool. I'm so excited to see those.
You got Project Discovery.
Project Discovery.
Would you count this new Project Voyager from Princess part of this generation? Because it's
That's going to be next gen, because those are coming earliest
2035,
2036.
2036, yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean,
10
by the time the
years.
last ship comes out, I'm going to be almost 40.
Thank you for aging me as well.
That's so weird to think about, though.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy.
And it's with Fincantieri, isn't it?
It is with Fincantieri,
Yeah.
yes.
I feel like I can only hear it out of this side.
I'm seeing some lightning.
I also might be deaf.
Yeah.
We're at 11 o'clock.
I love where these like.
Just 12 o'clock straight ahead.
When you go inside, it turns regular.
Okay.
Oh, I used to have regular glass. Like, had
Keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
That's what my dad.
No, it's staying out that way though. But yeah, I've seen some lightning behind the parking garage back there.
Were they?
By the way,
Pretty cool.
Justin.
I'll be dead by then.
By the way, Justin.
That's crazy.
Films, though.
You're right.
That's a very crazy statement.
No, I'm not filming you.
Are you two misbehaving over there?
No, we're not behaving.
I think all his little Jack and Cokes to go are getting to him.
And to that, Chad, I say, don't drink.
Princess Voyager class is a slightly modified sphere class. Same hull, different structure. Looks more like Excel blended with sphere.
Interesting. Okay.
Pretty cool.
Be curious to see what, because Princess has its own identity, and they definitely don't want to change it. So I can't see it
Yeah.
being anything substantially
It won't be like a direct
revolutionary.
copy. Yeah.
No.
Oh, revolutionary is not in their
it's
DNA.
not that. Some Princess, they kind of tap into it a little bit, but I think they kind of figured out that the clientele knows what they want, and they really don't want to go away from that.
Yeah.
So
This is a great question, actually. Do you think these new ships, or these massive new ships, will sell enough once the demand drops? It seems like all these companies are panic buying, building these massive ships. That's a fantastic question.
I have
actually.
yet to see a crash, to be honest.
That's the thing. We were at record numbers coming to COVID. We got the crash because of COVID, but that was because they weren't sailing. They weren't allowed to sail. But like they expected it to return slowly. Like they were
at best
expecting
a couple years.
The demand that we had in 2023 is what they were expecting by like 2027. They weren't expecting this type of demand that we have now until like 2030 at the earliest.
We basically went back to 2019 numbers by the end of like 2022.
But now
and
we
it's
have
just been
bigger
going up.
ships.
Yeah.
We, like all the companies, especially Carnival for sure, like a lot of these companies cut all the fat as far as like their small, old, inefficient ships. Do you see the lightning behind Treasure there?
Where'd you buy them?
But like all the old, small, inefficient ships, all the ones that weren't nearly as cost effective are now gone.
Yep.
So not only are the cruise lines more profitable now, but everything is more efficient. They're cleaner for the environment. Are they the best thing for the environment? No, they never will
They
be.
definitely
Nothing
do their
ever
best,
will be.
though. Yeah. Anything that
Nothing
humans
that-
do is going to leave some sort of an impact. Just like
I was
every
gonna say.
other living organism, it's going to leave some sort of an impact.
Yeah, that's the hardest. Like net zero is so, like obviously it's a great goal to have, but it's very hard to do and very unrealistic.
Most people, I'd say as far as 95% of people,
It's impossible.
They don't want to trash the place. And besides, these cruise lines make their living off the
off
ocean.
off the ocean. Yeah, exactly. And
So,
Royal said that before. They
the-
said they're like we're trying to be clean because this is how we make our money. We're not going to trash the ocean.
I mean,
That's how
is
we make our
it
money.
good as far as face value to be like that? Yes, but also
Mm-hmm.
they literally make their living and their profits and everything they do off of maintaining what is out there and making it better.
Absolutely.
So look at what MSC did with Ocean K.
Honestly, I'm gonna buy this.
Remember how much of a dump that place was, and they came
Yeah.
in and said, "All right, we're going to clean this thing up, and we're going to
That was
do
an
all these ecological
industrial
processes here." It's just
industrial wasteland is what Ocean Key was, and now it's the most beautiful like ocean
Pretty.
conservation.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
yeah.
And Treasure's the only one. And we don't want to go on like the one.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
as long as they make an effort, I think most people are okay with it.
Yeah.
No cruise line, no rational cruise line, or no non-rational cruise line, I should say, is going to be like, all right, we don't care about it. We'll just throw everything in, and it just all just dumps out the side. And
honestly, I don't have the.
yeah,
I predict Caleb would be a loud drunk. Caleb is
No, I
a.
just got Destiny. I'm missing Treasure. That's what.
I can only imagine because the kid just walks off without notifying anybody. He just disappears for hours on end. I can only imagine what he's got with like 2 sips of alcohol in his system.
I don't know. His name is Alex, but I call him Biggie.
Yeah.
His parents are the ones that went, and they go on Disney cruises all the time. So I'll just find out next time they go, and if you need, I'll get you one. That's who got me mine.
But yeah, I think the demand is there. I don't think the demand is slowing down. I think the demand for certain ships will slow down as others come out. I think the demand will shift from Icon to Discovery as we have. Once we have 7 Icon ships, let's be real. After the 7th Icon, it's not going to be nearly as exciting. That may be a controversial opinion there, but I think by Icon 7, am I excited for the 7th one? Absolutely. But I think by the 7th one, the excitement's going to die down. It's like, okay, we've seen this so many times before.
I get YouTube like Tuesday or Wednesday, and I get like.
And if I had to
We've seen
take
this so many times before. But like Project Discovery is going to have a lot more going for it and a lot more excitement around it than the Icon 7 will.
if I had to take a guess, because shipping companies have been doing this since the very beginning. Anytime there's a later iteration in a class and they've got something else coming out, they perform tests on it. So like going back to the Olympic class, like we started with the stream, they were trying to figure out whether they want to do a turbine arrangement or doing a purely reciprocating engine arrangement as far as propulsion is concerned.
Yeah.
And so there were 2 ships coming out ahead of time, smaller kind of auxiliary ships. I forget which run they were going to do. They were Laurentic and Megantic.
Okay.
And one ship had just reciprocating engines. The other one had a turbine combination with reciprocating engines. And they found that the turbine arrangement was more efficient.
Interesting.
So that's what they went with for the Olympic class.
Huh.
Stuff like that. They do that all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Other ships, we're going to test some stuff. Like I'm sure Liberty of the Seas helped provide tests for future slide designs for Royal, because that was the first ship to get them for Royal.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, with the sheer amount of new mega ships, there could be a world where we have 3 Icons, 2 Oasis, and a World Class all in Nassau at once.
Please.
That would be crazy to see. That would be really cool, like for somebody like me. But you can imagine the number of passengers, and just like, I mean, that's not out of the picture. I mean, they typically will try not to do that, especially like with Royal. Like they don't want too many of their own ships in the same spot at the same time.
Unless they have to.
Unless they have to. But yes, like I mean, it took a while, but eventually we do have double Oasis class days pretty regularly now. And it's going to happen with the Icons.
Awesome.
It'll happen with the Icons eventually. It'll happen with the next gen Icon successor. It'll happen with maybe not Discovery, because those ships I don't think are really going to be ships that are going to spend a whole lot of time in Coco Cay, if we're being completely honest. But
I could see Discovery being based out of San Juan. At least one of them.
So good. So good. So that's where I'll be.
if you know what Royal Group has in the pipeline, you'd think otherwise. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, they have stuff coming after Icon. The Icon successor is in the works, absolutely. It's not like, and it's not the Discovery class. Discovery class is a whole different thing.
Yep.
But the Icon successor is under works, absolutely.
They kind of confirmed it unofficially when they made the agreement with Maya Turku that there was something else coming beyond Icon.
And I'm sure with same class and like, you know, multiple iterations, like I'm sure the fifth, like 5 through 7, probably going to be completely different. Obviously, we already got a new redesign with Hero. Like I'm sure that
5 will probably follow a similar format.
5 will probably follow the Hero, and then probably for number 6 and then the eventual 7th one, those might have their own little unique designs to them as well. So like, yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting.
Yes, it's going to be marvelous. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yes.
Yep. I think that's what we'll say on that front.
Probably do, but I don't want to tell you for sure because I don't know.
And then watch it. Disney's gonna be like, all right, we're building 25 new ships at 1 in the morning on a Sunday.
Yeah, they did that. They announced what, 3 new ships at 2 in the morning or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's not to get, you know, what I said twisted out of whack there, because I love the Icon class. They're my favorite ships ever built. They are the best things ever.
I'm sure.
So like, don't take that out of context of what I've said.
I'm sure
but I'm saying once you have 7 of the same thing, it's kind of like, okay.
I'm sure people would accuse me of being kind of like a, I don't know what the term would be, but kind of being a sellout for the Icon class. I love those ships to death.
They are amazing.
And even I'm like, okay, 7 is great. but we can't keep building this over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, I think the thing with the 7 icons is like, okay, we got seven Oasis and we got 7 icons now.
It's
Like,
purely demand
that's
related.
14 ships that are well over 225 to 250,000 tons. That's so much tonnage.
Yep.
I think we'll get an icon somewhere else in the world. They're not all going to go to the Caribbean.
I mean, Legends, already playing with the Mediterranean seasonally.
Yeah, which is great. I love that they're doing that.
Yeah. But the only other place I could see them going, one in Asia, just doing cruises to nowhere.
They still toy with the idea of putting an Oasis over in Asia,
Won't,
but I don't
won't
think...
it won't be like super design specific for Asia, like Spectrum, for instance, because I think most cruise lines, Spectrum's kind of an interesting cat. But
yes, it is.
Most cruise lines have discovered it's not very profitable to have one dedicated ship there, and that's all it does.
Yeah, because eventually you need to recycle it and pull it out and put something else different in there.
Because as great as it might be,
so the people over there have probably been on Spectrum a billion times.
Yep. Which some of them may not care because most of them go there to gamble, and that's what they're primarily there for.
Right.
Most people aren't going on cruises for the sake of I want to be on this ship.
Yeah.
So, but I'm sure even at some point they're like, hey, can we get something new, please?
Right. Exactly. And that's why home ports will see new ships every couple of years. Royal Caribbean every 2 to 3 years we'll get a new set of Royal Caribbean ships here in Canaveral. Every 3 to 4 years we'll get new Carnival ships here.
I was gonna say, unless you're Carnival, then you're waiting 10 years.
I was gonna say sometimes Carnival will sit these same things. Like Horizon is a prime example of it.
She's still doing the same. She's been at 2018 since.
She's been on that 6 and 8 itinerary from.
He's like, you guys are going out.
Yeah.
I go, what are you talking about? He's like, we're on the weekend. I go,
I was gonna say Norwegian's probably the worst of them in terms of switching ships up.
They do it every 6 months.
Yeah.
Jerry and Adam.
Well, I know, like with Prima, they were kind of doing like hey, we want to do kind of like a show-off tour of it for the first season, and so they stayed in one place for no more than a month. But yeah, they switch their ships up a lot.
It's gonna be so much fun. Coco and a sea day out of Fort Lauderdale.
There is a healthy balance between too little time and too much time for a ship being in one place.
Yes, I agree.
Dude, he fit in last time when we were on Liberty. On Liberty of the Seas.
I think it was a lore. I didn't even know.
That was so fucked up.
Gosh, Freedom is still not moving.
Yeah, Freedom is still not moving. What the heck?
Boom. He said,
What the fuck was that?
nice bird.
You hit a fat berg. Just faced.
Dude, I'm so
Do you remember we were at the bar at Sorrento's and the bartender kept trying to do like the olive on the stick and he kept missing? We're just sitting there, and then he finally did. We're like, yeah! We were so funny. It took him like 2 minutes to do that.
Those two are very loud together.
I can see.
Caleb's normal, but he eggs on Justin, and they both get really loud.
Oh yeah, those two together, it's a, what's it called, a feedback.
She's like, find my son. I'm like, we'll find him. Find him.
I'm the fucking peeing.
Well, yeah, we were on. This one was actually on Liberty. We're all sitting up there. My friend Alex is up there. And all of a sudden I turn and I go, Caleb, how about
Air mass thunderstorms, you gotta love them.
Yeah.
Dude, where Caleb? You come up like
Just enough to build up enough energy to start producing lightning, and then they die out.
Yeah.
We got like Caribbean Princess, Valiant Lady.
Big surprise coming August 5th. That's a Saturday. What would they announce on a Saturday?
Oh, you gotta watch my video. We had like 8 ships. They were all coming out of Fort Lauderdale. Hey, you wanted to go get ice cream or something?
By the way, you're gonna have to help me with this because I'm not as good with princess ships.
Okay.
Caribbean Princess is the only one left with the actual
Shopping cart.
shopping
yes.
cart. Yeah.
She's the only one left with the
Because I
spoiler.
want to say Sapphire and what's her close sister? Sapphire and the ones that were built by Mitsubishi. They still have it, but it's close to the funnel, if I remember.
Those were built by Mitsubishi
Yeah, 2 of them were built by Mitsubishi.
over in Japan?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I want to say it's Sapphire and Diamond.
Those two spend a lot of time.
Something like that.
I know Diamond
It's
is-
2 of the Grand Class. It's
Yeah,
2 of the,
I was going to say, Diamond never leaves Japan. Experience showcase. D23 experience showcase. Okay, Disney announcement. Okay, that makes more
I
sense.
just saw a Pirates of America model on eBay.
Jackie and Ray
I almost
says
saw that
hello
ship a
from
couple weeks
Cedar Hill,
ago.
Texas. Seashore, December
Because I was in
27th.
Hawaii.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Very nice. Awesome. Awesome. Very cool. Hope you have a
But
great
it was on
time
the wrong
Seashore.
island. I was on Oahu, and it was on the one that's just to the west. So,
I want to see that one so bad.
yeah,
Which one?
Pride of America.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's on eBay model.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hopefully it looks better than Luminosa.
Nope.
That's like one of the, I think I need like 3 or 4 Norwegian models, and Pride of America is one of them, and that's gonna be the hardest one to get.
You have Sun, right?
I do have Sun, yes.
There's a Pride of Aloha for like $100 on eBay right now.
Pride of Aloha. Oh, that's Sky, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sky.
Pride of Hawaii is Jade.
Pride of Hawaii is Jade, and then Pride of America was
Pride of America. Watch my YouTube channel. I've got a video on that whole endeavor.
That is pretty cool because they bought the old SS Independence and Constitution as well. Those used to be Hawaii specific ships as well. What is it, American Cruise Line or something like that?
Yeah.
My grandfather
they weren't
loved
gonna be
those
they weren't gonna be
ships.
around for long though. Independence was on its last legs anyway.
I was gonna say, I don't know if it was that one specifically, but I remember something around that era, like they were tugging it to the scrapyard and
Independence.
it sank
That
on
was
the way
Independence. Yeah.
there. Independence?
Yeah. And then they bought the SS United States as well, but that didn't last long either.
Yeah, that one. SS United States in general is just crazy.
I've only seen her from like 38,000 feet. I so desperately wanted to see that ship so bad, but I never could find an opportunity to get to Philly to see her, which is what it is.
My sister had seen it, and I was like, why didn't you take a picture of it? She's like, it was an old piece of crap. It looked rusted out.
Excuse me?
I go, yeah, that's the whole point. It's been rusting out there for the last 30 years.
I mean, you say that, but they did a hull evaluation, I want to say in 2010 or 2015. And it's like, other than basically some cosmetic work and about 5% of work on the hull, it was actually still in good sailing condition. Which is the incredible part.
I think I heard the announcement. I don't know.
I guess treasure's pulling a treasure today.
Treasure pulled a treasure today. No horns. Of course. Till 7:30. Ooh, interesting. That's so random because they were just saying there's just issues with the gate to get the pilot on board. Let's see if we can do a little bit of quick research here. That's crazy. That would be very unfortunate. In that case, we'll be on our way to Chili's at that point. They go into the FIFA game.
Oh, Brandon, now that I think about it, if we ever do a podcast again, I might lose power.
Oh, yeah?
I have never, the last time I lost power in my life before that moment, I was like 9.
Really?
So I could not believe it when that happened.
That's crazy. Yeah, who we got winning the loser match today? Or is it on? The France versus England, the loser match. On their Facebook group, they said 7:30. They're currently working on the. Interesting. That's kind of concerning. I will look, because yeah, what we heard over the radio from the pilot chatter and the captain is that they were having problems getting the gate to open.
We have to wait for it.
I'm not staying till 7:30,
Wait, 7:30?
supposedly,
Oh, I'm good.
perchance.
Wait, Freedom's not leaving till 7:30?
According to a Facebook group, it's not leaving till 7:30. But if it's just a pilot can't get through the gate, I feel like it's not going to be 7:30.
What time is it?
They would have figured that out already.
They would have figured it out if it was the pilot gate, or they would have been on board by now. Even if they took the long way around and walked.
I mean, at best, we could probably wait like
What
another
time is Carnival
30.
Freedom leaving?
You're supposed to say
Actually, yeah.
Skirte.
Security, go fuck yourselves.
Okay.
SS Independence was a great old ship to compete with the tech decks. Very primitive today's standard, around 1,000 passengers, as we recall. First cruise in '99. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Honestly, I
Stuff like that is really neat.
if Freedom's delayed till 7:30, I want to go down to Grills, get a shot of Freedom with like the rain clouds behind it.
You can have fun with that, and we will see you at Chili's.
That, what he said.
When do you, is it? Are y'all gonna leave or?
Yeah, are you gonna bail and hang out with your little girly
Go to
friend?
Chili's now, you can probably come back and watch your leave.
You know what? You're not wrong. That's the sad part.
It's only 5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I mean, we could.
You really could.
Do you really want to come all the way back here though, just to see the freedom?
Oh, it's so far, you know.
We could just watch.
Yeah,
it
but,
away.
like-
Remember, I have ship spotted probably 15 times in my life.
That's true.
Carnival Freedom is like a gem for him.
That's true.
Norwegian gym.
Yes.
At the 1400 bar, have an awesome. Thank you, Treasure. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for moderating for us this afternoon. Enjoy the legend. What are they saying on the radio?
Nothing, yeah.
Watch it. The second we end the stream and close down, they'll say, all right,
It's
Carnival
gonna be
Freedom's
at-
dropping lines.
Yeah. We'll keep the stream going for a little bit, but I just don't know what the status is really on Freedom.
Rest in peace, Freedom. She got hit by a bazooka.
Check the Port Canaveral website real quick. You think marine traffic would be updated yet?
Okay, Jerry.
Might have to steal one of your chairs tomorrow. My legs are like on fire for some reason today.
Yeah, I didn't even bring him out. We've been just up and talking and hanging out.
Yeah.
Today I didn't even bring the chairs out.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Let's see.
Oh gosh.
Freedom's not necessarily really worth staying for, if it's, especially if it's going to be a 7 o'clock departure, but I guess we'll see. But thank you everybody for hanging out so far this afternoon. Just stay tuned, just kind of sit tight while we figure out when the Freedom will be leaving this afternoon. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream to this point. Be sure to leave a like, lets me know that you guys have a good time this afternoon. And of course, be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel. We do this every single weekend, and we'll be back right here again tomorrow afternoon for another 5-ship day. We've got the Caribbean Princess, Star of the Seas, the world's largest cruise ship. We've got the Oh, I guess that title is kind of up for debate. It's all tied. It's a 3-way tie now, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But now that Legend is out.
Yeah,
But
she's a couple millimeters longer.
is she really?
Yes,
Millimeters.
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 It's a difference of like
That
0.1
checks.
of an inch, something like that.
That
0.1 or
checks.
0.2.
That checks. But we have the MSC Seashore tomorrow. We got the Norwegian Prima and the Carnival Vista. So pretty awesome lineup for ships tomorrow afternoon. So I hope you guys are excited for that. So we'll be right back here again. But
Yeah, if you go to Dead Northgate Veritas, they're the ones that classify pretty much all of Royal ships. I think all of them maybe, but I want to say at least majority of them. Yeah, the official links are listed on there along with a ton of other stuff. And yeah, Legend is ever so slightly longer than Star, and Star is a few inches longer than Icon. So
kind of like how Oasis No Lure is like a half an inch, something like that.
something like that, yeah.
And it was like a welding thing.
Yeah, most of the time it just comes down to how the warping. how the steel
Legend
manufactured.
is taking passengers. Her maiden voyage was July 4th, I believe.
Yep, July 4th.
Yes. So she is taking passengers as of
Out
just about a week or two
to
ago.
Vecchia, I believe.
Yes.
And I'm going on a limb here because I can't think of any other time, but I think she is the first 200,000 ton passenger ship to ever tender.
Harmony just did it recently.
But did she beat Legend?
It was like right before Legend.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
by a week.
Okay.
But yeah.
I know I was going on a stretch there, but I'm like, I can't think of a single time a 200,000 or 1,000 ton passenger ship ever tendered.
It's not feasible.
Yeah.
It's very rare. I was
Where
amazed.
did Harmony tender?
Somewhere in Spain, I think.
So
It was a
weird
very
to
small
think
port.
about.
I know. It was very weird and random. Like I didn't even know about it until somebody sent me a picture of like the lifeboats sitting off, and they were tendering with those. Yes, Harmony was before Legend. I think it was by like maybe a couple days or a week or two.
Insane to think about.
It is insane to think about.
But Legend is well more equipped to do tendering operations than any Oasis ship.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks, Celebrity Edge.
I know.
All right. There's the Carnival Freedom for us, so we'll get at least a good view if she does start to move. But stay tuned. Caleb, hello.
Hi.
Not you. Trying to figure out what that is in the back of the white pickup.
I think he's
Oh, that was
seeing
a
the
sign.
That's
It was a
sign,
sign on the
yeah.
other end of it. Yeah.
Let's see, differences between Titanic and Olympic. There are plenty.
Yeah. What do we think? Do we call it? Go to Chili's, or are we gonna try to sit around and wait on this thing?
What's chat say?
I mean, if we go and it leaves while we're there, is it really a big deal?
No. If I miss Freedom today, I will not lose any sleep over it.
Okay, even more reason.
Caleb.
That means we're out of here.
That means we're out of here. I was gonna say Caleb just comes out for the SS Rust bucket.
Yeah.
If we leave and we're done with Chili's and she's still there, I'll make a call then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good
I'm fine with that.
I'm good with that.
You're the one that's not here that often.
I'm
Yeah.
good with it.
Don't feel pressured. I don't mind sitting here.
I'm-
Yes.
I'm fine.
Legend will be sailing out
I'm
of Fort
fine.
Lauderdale this November.
My legs need a break.
I'm on
I've
it.
been, I don't know why, but I mean, I stand a lot, but good grief, they're like sore.
Yeah. Welcome to Ship Swatting.
As I have a folded up chair in my truck.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I've got 2 folded up
I was
chairs
gonna
in here.
say, why didn't I use that earlier?
I don't
Makes
know.
the car ride back a lot more rewarding.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
I say we go now and
Because our only official thing is leaving at 7 right now.
The
how official is that though? Where did we hear this from?
You said it was a Facebook group?
yeah.
Who knows what they're talking
Yeah, it's somebody in the chat mentioned a Facebook group mention. So it was like a kind of like a friend of a friend of a friend said, you know, so and so.
But why would the pilot be trying to get over there?
That's what I'm thinking.
I know there was a comment about a fishing net being kind of close earlier. I don't know if.
I think that was for adventure.
Okay.
Yeah. Freedom is a heartbeat away from being SS Rust Bucket 2.0.
No, Magic is or was.
Magic
Well,
was.
It really matter if that became the Rust Bucket too.
Yeah.
Next, Margaritaville. Let's see. ship right there.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Honestly, that-
the same funnel shape.
that
Might as
tracks.
well just keep it like that.
I'm surprised that like
All right. So yes, calling it a night or calling it a day. Off to Chili's. All right.
off to Chili's.
All right.
That'll be all for today's stream.
Bye, Chat.
Thank you all. Yes, Caleb and Justin say goodbye. But we're gonna head out to dinner. Hope you guys had fun. Again, we will see you guys here right back for another 5-ship afternoon with the Caribbean Princess, Star of the Seas, MSC Seashore, Norwegian Prima, and the Carnival Vista. So we got a big day tomorrow, and I hope to see you all there. Thank you all for hanging out, and
Thanks for
have a
having
great
me on,
night.
Brandon.
Yes, of course. You'll be back again tomorrow as well. But hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your Saturday evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.